Hello everybody, this is Hit It and Quit It 3 here for my second Let's Play of Spore. Spore is a great game, it's very creative. They made a very creative like character creator for this game. It was very unique in the way it was put together, where you could change and customize almost anything. Right now, Maxis Games and Spore don't seem to be wanting me to play online. That's why I'm not logged in. But let me go through the basics of the game before I get into it. There are three types of things that you can do. When you first start off, you can pick your planet. If we want to, like a blue planet, red, earthy kind of thing, another Earth, stuff like that. You can pick the planet. I'll be picking it. And then when you start it, you can start the stage from cell stage. If you're logged in, it'll save your record, so you can start at cell stage, creature stage, tribal stage, civilization stage, and space stage. We'll be getting into each stage more in depth as we go through them, and as I progress through them. When you start off, this is like a evolution-based game, I guess you could say. You can start off as a carnivore or herbivore. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, herbivore, carnivore. It doesn't really matter what you start off as. It matters what you eat and how you act in the game. That depends if you're going to be a predator, which is more aggressive, hunting, stuff like that, or a herbivore. You're you eat plants. You're very passive. You won't attack anything if they get near your nest. You'll just kind of let them go. And that plays in when we get into the creature stage and the tribal stage. And as you progress through each stage, when you finish it, you get a special ability that you can use in the next stage. And I guess I can go through it more as we play, but yeah. And oh, one real cool kind of thing that you can do if you spin this fast enough. Come on. The creators' faces will pop up. Yay! And then if you click on a planet, it'll slow down. Let's go with that Earth planet that I saw before. Yeah, that one looks good. I like this one. I usually go... Oh yeah, and you can be an omnivore, which is in between. I guess we'll go with carnivore, because I know that's what most people are going to go with. Throw it on normal, because it's really easy all the way up until space stage, then it gets fairly difficult. And we'll just randomize the name of the planet. Cadia, okay. As you can see, the little intro video we had, we pretty much were on a meteorite. We were an alien species, crashed into this planet, and meteorites were spread, and our little creature was in this meteorite. I do have the tips and stuff like that on for you guys who haven't played the game before. You can read it. I should have it on a high enough quality. I've figured out how to do 780p. I'm using Windows Live Movie Maker. I could put it in 1080, but well, yeah, I guess I can. And you can read these. I'm not really going to. It just says, like, welcome to the tide pool, you're a cell. You're pretty much worthless right now. Making progress, this is your progress bar. These little notches right here are like your brain size, I guess, how advanced you are. And then when it gets all the way up to here, to the end, we click this button here, and we'll advance into the creature stage. My Let's Play is probably going to be a little bit longer because I like to get as many DNA points, which is your, like, spending money, your DNA points, and all the creature parts that you can get. It says as you eat, you will earn DNA points. That's just for the cell stage. It gets a little bit more complex as it goes through the creature stage and tribal stage and things like that. And you also grow larger every time you get to a one of these notches. You'll get bigger in the tide pool till you eventually, like, outgrow it. So let's get started here. Left mouse button is your movement. Zoom out a little bit here. Oh, it won't let me zoom out. Since we are carnivore, we can eat meat pieces like this little red stuff. If we were a herbivore, these green things there, we would eat those. Oh, let's get that real quick. Let's see if we and then we can eat these guys who are herbivores. Oh, come on, take a bite out of them. There you go. Come on, eat him, eat him, eat him. Okay, that's too much work. He's just as fast as we are. We're not very fast or anything for our cell. As you can see, we collected 5. Every 5, I guess, we grow. So that's 1. That's another carnivore. He could probably eat us, so we won't mess with him. Another one. Well, you know what? Let's get dangerous. Bit him. Oh god, that guy had spikes. Let's see if we can take him down. If you kill a creature with a part that you do not have, then you can get their part like that. Just got a we had just gotten a spike, which is used for defense or offense as we see fit. And we can call a mate and enter the creature creator. I don't want to right now because I don't really have enough DNA points to do anything. A spike is worth 10 DNA points, as you can see them racking up as we eat food. 16 now. Sometimes they won't rack up, but most of the time they do. You also get points for killing species like this guy here. We'll attack him. And almost all the time, unless you kill something a lot smaller than you, you will get 3 meat. This is my favorite stage just for its simplicity. Okay, we got 20. We can call a mate. It's very easy, but I like the simplicity of it. When it gets in the space stage, it gets all involved in It's just It's alright if you like that thing. Like if you have the Galactic Adventures package, you can, like, okay, well, here's the cell creator. You can change modes in any creator by clicking on the modes button, which is your right now we only have the paint mode and the build mode. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to collect enough DNA points and get bigger and get big enough to where we can grow legs and get out of the tide pool. If you click on the you can click and drag the background. When we get legs, it becomes a 3D model instead of just a little 2D character right here. And it becomes a 3D model, and you can shape your creature however you see fit. Right now I clicked on the skeleton, and using the mouse wheel I can make smaller or bigger. And as you can see, the effects of if you make one part bigger, the parts around it also get bigger or smaller. And right now, and when we get into the creature creator, you can extend your body, but right now you can only yes, I know, you can only make the bones bigger or smaller. So we'll make him got a big booty. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk. I'ma get you drunk. It looks a little odd, but he will be our species. And right now, since Spore and Maxis games don't want to work for me, I can only have the symmetrical body parts. In this update they had, if you hold A, you can make something asymmetrical, which means instead of having this piece, I would only have this mouth over here. And when you sell things, you can sell for full price, I think. Yeah, for right now. Sometimes you get a yeah, I'm supposed to be able to hold A and be able to just change it, but we'll move the. You can scale any part the way you want it. That can become smaller. Have 2 eyes. Have eyes in the back here. That looks okay. You can have 2 cilia, which if you don't specifically drag the piece over to add it to your creature, if it's just a symmetrical part, it won't add anything to your stats. Like right now we only have a speed of 1. When we split it, it's still only a speed of 1. To get better stats and better effects, you want to add flagella, and you can add a spike, which, to get rid of that, you can see it added the charge ability, which you can, well, we don't want to change it from mouth. Oh, come on. I want to have it right in the middle. Oh. You can, if I want to put it on the back here, you can protect yourself if anyone tries to come and attack you from the back. It damages them, and it knocks them back, so you have the ability to turn around on them and get the advantage and attack them. Like the one guy that, the one creature that I killed had the 2 spikes right there, and if he would have turned around quicker, he could have stabbed me with the spikes. I would have gotten knocked back, and I would have had to run away. We can add a stalk eyes, stuff like that. One cool thing that I saw is if you take away your eyes and you start the game, you'll only be able to see this little ring. Everything outside of this is dark and shaded in. It's not that hard considering you're in self stage, but it's just easier to have eyes and be able to see, oh, there's food over there, I can go that way. Or instead of having it to be in this little ring, I could miss like a part. Or meteorite shards, which are in the tide pool. If you find a meteorite shard, it has parts for you. And I think I'm going to cut it off here, and we will be back here for my next Let's Play, episode 2 of Spore. See ya. Rate, subscribe, all that stuff.